Thank you for the cup of coffee.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Fun talking about your
my stick.
your poo.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I've just been in the little room and it was such an impressive deposit that I thought I'd take the opportunity to do my sample. So this is a bowel cancer treatment or sample what?
Take a souvenir from it. So
A souvenir? I won't go into great detail, but it is one of these things where I think it's offered to us, we might as well have it. And being as I suffer from ulcerative colitis, I'm more vulnerable to bowel cancers and stuff like that. So yeah, this is going in the post with a little deposit. And I just thought you'd be really interested to know. So yeah, there you go. That's another 5 subscribers I lost today. Actually, talking about that, I put up the video last night, went public, which involved me with my FX Wildcat 22 sub 12 foot-pound air rifle chasing squirrels. And I really thought that I would have a drop in subs after that, because I thought, oh, there were so many people, there's going to be bunny brushers out there, and they're going to be going, oh, you can't, poor little squirrel, blah, blah. And actually I put on this morning, I looked over and I put on another 30 or 40 overnight. So obviously it didn't bother you that much. But, pest control and rifles and guns and stuff, although it's part of what I do occasionally, it's not something I share very much because it's kind of a taboo subject. But I don't know. I've touched on it before, and there was some feedback of people saying they wanted a bit more on that, but do you? Really? It's controlling pests around the farm is a necessary thing. I steer away from poisons because the problem with poisons is they can be transferred to non-target species completely by accident. You can put poison down for rats and you end up killing the neighbour's cat who's down your ratting, or you're killing the buzzards or the fox or something else. As non-target species get affected by it, so I avoid poisons. I mean, if there's really no option and no other choice, I will, but it's really careful. And again, if you're like putting down rat bait, you have got to make the effort. You've got to go back, day after day and look for and pick up and dispose of the carcasses you have. The thing is with shooting something is it's there, it's done. You shoot it, you pick it up, you dispose of it. And even if something was to find it, it's harmless. It can't hurt the neighbour's cat, can't hurt the fox, can't hurt the buzzard or anything like that. It's just one of those things. It's not for pleasure. I mean, when I was younger, it was. I mean, when I was a teenager, I'd shoot anything. I was a horrible little. Right now, me now would not very much like the teenager me when I was there, because I was one of these kids that I would pretty much, if it moved, add a pulse, add fur or feather, it was a target. Yeah, I went through that period, and then I realised that was bad and that was wrong. So I stopped that, and now I just, if it doesn't bother me, I leave it alone. I don't even mind the odd rat around the farm. Don't mind that, the odd one. Get a lot of them, that becomes an issue because of hygiene as much as anything else. But squirrels, I do draw the line at squirrels. They shouldn't be here. They are an invasive species. They were introduced. Don't even really know why they were introduced. For what purpose? Did somebody think it was was it a pet brought over from the Americas or something and said, oh, it's a pretty little pet, and then let it go and it bred, and I don't know. Anyway, there is a program on, mainly in the southwest of the United Kingdom, where we are actively trying to get rid of the grey squirrel, and that is to make room for our native red squirrel. We want them back. The greys are destructive. They don't eat nuts. Well, they do. I mean, everybody sees a squirrel and say, oh, a squirrel eating a nut, and that cute, lovely. Grey squirrels will eat anything. They're omnivores. They will happily take eggs out of your blue tit's nest. They will happily take the chicks out of your blue tit's nest, or your long-tailed tit, or your robin, or anything like that, or your blackbird. They will predate on eggs, chicks, anything. They're quite happy to have a meaty diet. All right, they're definitely not vegans. So, whereas our red squirrel is. Okay, so up with the reds, down with the greys. Okay, so if you want a bit more of that, if enough of you say it, maybe I'll show you through the gun cabinet. Maybe. Coffee. Milky coffee. You forgot to take your parcel out? What parcel?
I had to take the post office.
Oh, are you going to the post office?
I am, yeah.
Can you take this with you then, please?
What, your camera?
It's my poo stick.
Shitty stick.
My shitty stick. It's all done.
You're not bloke with your shitty.
It's only a tiny little bit. It's only a scrapey bit. It's not a lump or anything.
More concerning is how did you get it?
Well, I had one of my famous ones. It was about 4 inches out of the water, and I thought, well, let's just did that. So I never had to touch anything.
Oh. I'm not touching it.
What do you mean you're not touching it? It's sealed in a box. It can't hurt you. It's only a bit of poo. We live on a farm.
I don't know the name of the people that poo on my farm. I know your name.
So you're saying you won't take it then? As you're going anyway?
Why is it got to go to the post office?
It's got to be posted in a post box. I got to go to the post office, but if you're posting that, could you put it in the post box for me, please? It says post as soon as possible. Well, it's probably still warm on the stick, so that's quite...
Does it say post as soon as possible, poo as soon as possible?
Well, post as soon as you
So
poo.
you've basically got what they call a poo stick.
It's poo stick, yeah. Shitty stick. They get this little bloke in a lab in a white coat, you know, they take it out just to see if I'm all right. Oh, you look like you've got a bit on your top lip the way your face is screwed up.
I'm busy for a second.
Okay, I'm just going to wave it at you till you take it off me.
Could be there a long time. Return started, that's it.
Post in any Royal Mail post box.
Oh, you can walk up the road and post it in that one then.
Well, you'll go into the post. What do you mean, no? Squeeze to open.
Oh, no.
No, that's what it says on the thing.
No.
Come on. It's sealed in this thick cardboard in a plastic sealed clip shut thingy. What are you doing? You don't need a rubber glove. You don't need a bag.
Put it in that. I'm not taking it if you put it in that.
Why? Is it... Silly person. It's not, it's in there, inside a plastic container. You know, don't post it like that. It's not going to bite you.
If it's sticking out in water, it might.
It was about 4 inches out the water, yeah. Okay, that saved me a job, didn't it?